There comes a time in every trainer's life where they gotta put someone in place. Someone decides to take the thunder, or even worse, use their fucking Pokemon. Hey everybody, Liquid J Cloud here, and I decided to record a shit ton of matches while I was half asleep. Because I felt that I owed you guys Pokemon. And I had a special planned, but it was mainly me having nostalgia gasm all over the floor. Not very pretty. And it was an hour long, and honestly, I don't think you guys want to watch an hour of Pokemon. In a battle that means a lot more to me than any of you. So anyway, I was just going on random matches, and then I saw this guy. And I knew I had to put him in place. Slowpokes and their family belong to me. I'm the only trainer who can use them. And this battle isn't going to be like edited in terms of cutting out turns. I will def other battles, but for right now I just want to get something out. I admit it. So he leads off with a Slowpoke. I lead off with my Bropoke. And I am really curious as to like what the fuck he's doing. So I go for Trick because I see that in the pre-battle screen they all had items. So clearly he actually has a strategy planned. Or he just gave them all random ass items. So I go for the Trick, and I trick his Slowbro, my Choice Specs. And I get Citrus Berry, and he gets Choice Specs. Because I gave him his Choice Specs. So I want in this battle to take on each one of his Slowpoke families with one of my own. And I brought Seaking with me in case I completely fuck up. I can just make horn the shit out of everybody, because fuck yeah, Seaking. So I go for a Psychic, hoping to get Special Defense to be dropped a bit on him. To no real avail. And he goes for the Earthquake. And I'm like, dude, I gave you Choice Specs and you go for Earthquake? I mean, I've seen some like physical Slowbros before, but they normally have like, you know, Surf or some good same type of attack bonus move that's special. So I decide to just, I believe, Flamethrower the mofo. Yeah, Flamethrower, try and get the burn off. And also Slowbros look fucking awesome breathing fire. You cannot deny that. So he said that he's Slowking, and I'm like, okay, fuck you, time for my Slowking, bitch. So I call back Bropoke, and I send out Broking. He goes for the Grass Knot, and here I realized how useful that move actually would be. I mean, for Swamperts and Milotics and any other bulky warders, that would be a pretty good move. So he hits me pretty fucking hard, and I realize I could probably survive one more. So I go for my Toxic to get residual damage on this motherfucker. So I apparently put Toxics all around him, but don't hit him with any of it. But he still gets poisoned. So he goes for a Grass Knot, and I live, motherfucker. So leftovers kick in, and his poison starts to hurt him. So now I'm just going to pretty much stalling him out with Slack Off. And if I am correct, he literally just keeps going for... Oh, he switches out. Wow. I had this battle 9 like 6 hours ago. Anyway. He goes into a Slowbro. And I use Slack Off. And in my head I'm like, dude, I thought we had like a unspoken mutual agreement to duke it out with like our Slowpoke families. I mean, why else would you bring Slowpokes or Slowpoke families to a battle unless you want to have a Slowpoke fight? Makes no sense. So I go for the Toxic, figuring why the fuck not, and he goes for the double switch. And he brings out his Slowking, so my Toxic Slowpoke was like in vain and there was no purpose to what he just did at all. Except maybe reset poison damage, but it hasn't been that long that would actually come into a key play. So I just go for the Psychic, hoping his special defense lowered. And it's ironic that the fight of the Slowpokes are the ones where the trainers don't take any time between turns. So he goes to the Grass Knot, and we're back where we start with these Slowgangs. Except I have a bit more health now. So I just keep going for slack offs, because honestly, even though he's doing heavy damage to me, I'm in control of this little fight between the two Slowkings. Because his Grass Knots are not doing enough that my slack offs can't heal it off. And my Slowking is faster, so I am honestly in complete control of this fight. So, once again, slack off, because my Slowking's a lazy motherfucker. And he ponders how he's going to click Grass Knot. So, I heal up a lot, because I'm fucking Slowking. And Grass Knot. My Slowking keeps tripping over the fucking Grass Knot, because it's an idiot. I guess you can say he's a bit slow. Yeah. So, I go for a slack off, and next turn he dies. Next turn he will die. Spoiler alert. But wait! He had a Chestnut Berry. So that makes him go first. And it kicks in at the most clutch fucking moment. Like, it makes me think I have control of the fight. But then this Chestnut Berry comes in, I'm like, holy shit, this guy actually does have strategy. And we both go down. So our Slowkings literally take each other out. So I'm thinking, okay, Slowpoke fight time. Let's do this. And he is thinking about which one he's going to send out. Which one will it be, he asked the mirror on the wall. The mirror says, stop looking at me. You're really fucking ugly. So out comes my Slowbro on the blind switch. And out comes his Slowpoke. And I'm thinking like, dude, what the fuck, man? We have like a little thing going on. So, out of curiosity to what the Slowpoke has, I go for the trick. But the Slowpoke says, fuck that shit, I'm out. So, out comes the Slowbro. So, deja vu happens, and I end up with my Choice Specs back, and he ends up with his Citrus Berry back. I'm like, okay, I can roll with this. But wait! Choice Specs only allows him to use his trick! So, I end up saying, take the shit back now. But wait! He switches out! And out comes Slowpoke. So this Slowpoke gets specs. And I get his Focus Sash. So I decide, fuck it, go for the Psychic. If I get the specs back, only thing they'll do is just be annoying. So I go for the Psychic, and it hits him pretty hard considering, you know, shit. But he goes to the Light Screen. Now that could have been really useful for him at the beginning of the fight, but I don't know why he didn't actually go for it. So I decided to light bitches on fire, because Slowbros are fucking epic breathing fire. No, it's like, it's a given fact. If you're a Slowbro and you breathe fire, you look like a badass, especially if you're fucking purple blue. So I just breathe fire all over this shit, and he gets burned. So his physical Slowbro is burned. And I decided to go for the trick. Because I figured, you know what? Fuck it. I want your Citrus Berry. You can have the stupid Focus Sash. So he goes for the Belly Drum, which was a very bad play, all things considered. I mean, he's burned now, and he has like jack shit in the health department. So I decided to just drown it in water. And he falls down. So out comes the Slowpoke. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. You have light screens up. So I'm gonna start my Slow Seeking, or I was about to say Slowking, then I realized that's actually a fucking Pokemon name. That kind of just threw me off. And he gives up! The threat of the Seeking makes him surrender! So that's the match. I thought it was pretty awesome considering there's a bunch of slow Pokemon. So rate, comment, sub, and I'll see you guys later. I have a shit ton more battles on the way. Bye.